Okay, I know what you're thinking. Yes, it is another Chinese SUV. Yes, it is another SUV. But we think the EMKOO is quite interesting. My name is Eugene, this is T-Vec. Welcome to the home of extravagant reviews.
4 liters of fuel. Eugene, your pick.
Welcome to this lovely, joyous ride in the new EMKOO. Now, something that I'm feeling in this car is it's so well built in here. The comfort of the seats, the suspension is very nice and soft. It's just a very good ride in here. It is in sport mode right now, but it still feels comfortable.
Yeah, even saying that in sport mode is a big plus for it. The fact that we think it's so comfortable while still being in sport. I mean, the ride is very insulated from a suspension point and from just being inside. It's quiet, it's plush, and it just feels capable, almost, if you'd say that, on our really rough South African roads.
Yeah, very much so. But then the heads-up display is so crystal clear in this. It's almost like a German car. It is so, like, and looking at my peripheral, I can see every single digit and every single integer like I'm in an Audi. I'm not gonna lie, like it's like I'm in an Audi. But I'd also like to give a massive thank you again to GAC Centurion for giving us this lovely EMKOO with our good friend Julian right in the back. I don't know if you see him.
What's up, guys?
Yeah, you can give him a call with the information down below.
Yeah, if you have any inquiries on the car, you can head over to the Lazarus Motor Group here in Centurion with GAC. And yeah, once again, thank you to them.
Yes.
And make sure you guys go down below while you're at it, hit our subscribe button, and share it with a family member that may be looking for something that's sporty looking, yet as comfortable as this is to drive.
It's so comfortable.
I mean, the seats
number one
are plush
and
as
also the cabin space. It's a lot of space in here.
very
Because
spacious.
it is a big SUV. So
Yeah.
you do get that advantage instead of something like a smaller crossover.
Or even like in their range,
Yes.
the G53 down below. That is a smaller, more sporty styled car, but this is their larger, more luxury cruiser
Yeah.
SUV that they offer.
And we've driven a lot of Chinese cars, but this one definitely takes the cake for feeling the most robust, feeling the most refined, and just in general, feeling like a regular car. And so that's something that I really do appreciate with this car.
And then obviously I'd also like to mention the ergonomics are really good. I mean, from the start button to the really cool crystal gear lever here,
Yeah, you do get a
that is just so fun to have. The way the start-stop, the hazards are all integrated into the actual center console here. The AC unit is really cool. I love that.
Yeah.
And then actually the tech, again, it's a Chinese product. The tech in these cars are obscene, and for the money, there is nothing better than what you can get in a Chinese car tech-wise. I mean, the screens, displays are really high quality graphics.
Yeah.
It works really well. Everything's quick, efficient. You have full 3D surround cameras. And then on top of that, you do have heated and ventilated driver and passenger seats.
Now, after that very comfortable ride,
Yeah, very interesting ride.
we
have a interesting car.
It is a very interesting car. Look at it.
A very unique, striking, stand-out type of car. And if you're a South African or from Mzansi,
Yeah.
you all want to be people who stand out. That's why you have loud exhaust and lowered cars. And so if you're looking for a Chinese car and you want to stand out, I think this is probably one of your best routes to go.
It is so striking in person. It's crazy.
And you get so many nice colors on it as well. I just have to mention, because
Yeah.
I saw one like right there in the parking lot, and it looks great in the colors that you get. These
Yeah.
Chinese are really doing a good job with the colors.
Yeah, on my way home yesterday, I saw one of these and it was like in a very dark gray material color. And I'm like, whoa, that is a car.
I mean, it stands out. It's got these really nice bolstered bonnet. It looks strong. It looks like Lexus LX vibes almost, you know, like a strong and beefy, muscular.
Yeah.
Then you've got the really big GAC badging here. So there's this really interesting slotted grille that again makes you stand out. Then have these beautiful lights which almost look like crystals integrated into them. And
Yeah.
they're very striking and elongated. And it just, again, stands out.
You know, in a weird way, this is almost like an upside down slingshot for the headlights.
Yes.
Like I'm looking at it and I'm like, if I could take it off and that's what I would say.
Exactly. But I think we should head to the back.
So yeah, as we get here, now back here,
It is absolutely ambiguous and extravagant in every manner, just like the front.
you know, I was literally trying to find the right words to try and describe the back end. Ambiguous is the one.
Yes, I think after this amount of time that we spent together doing the same thing, our brains have now completely
Conjoined.
conjoined.
Yeah, that's-
yes. See,
yeah.
now he had to fill in a word for me. But yeah, again to the rear, it's unique, it's different.
Yeah.
Now there is a part of it that isn't as unique. To me, when I look at this rear side view here, along with the actual lights and this part coming towards the end here, I see a lot of Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross.
Yeah.
Now don't forget the Cross bit, because it's not a sports car like the Eclipse was, but the Eclipse Cross to be specific.
The Eclipse Cross,
But
yes.
other than that, you've got a really cool spoiler. I mean, there's nice detailing with it. The lights are still quite unique. You've got these almost fake vents, which are like exhaust shaped, but like really weirdly shaped, so it stands out once again.
And surprisingly, you have a diffuser.
You have a very weird looking diffuser, but it's cool.
It's cool, yeah. It's cool.
I think overall it's got some really nice angles and edges. I mean, you even got some little lines and creases in the top of the spoiler there. Your big GAC badging, and yeah, overall I think it's a really, really interesting design.
I'm getting very Star Wars vibes from this.
Very Star Wars.
I'm getting Star Wars vibes. Well, this is a very unique cabin.
Very unique. The ambiguous uniqueness and extravagance from the exterior has introduced itself back into the interior.
You really thought hard for those ones.
Yes, I did. I've used all of my English capacity for that first sentence.
Quite a lot of vocabulary. But onto here, I love how there's red stitching almost
The
everywhere.
red stitching is really nice. Obviously, it makes you feel that extra tad bit sporty.
Yes.
You've got the red stitching on your soft touch here, red stitching on the soft touch that runs along here. The entire top of the dashboard is also soft touch, as well as the doors and the door cards, where you have some more red stitching.
Yes.
That also continues to one of my favorite parts of the interior, which is the steering wheel.
It's so sporty looking.
Very sporty looking.
It's so sporty looking. Like, as I hold it over here, as we've already driven and been telling you guys, it's very nice in your hands.
It is.
It's very nice.
It feels good. It's flat bottom. These, don't get mistaken, those aren't like Porsche damper controls and sport buttons.
No.
They are, though, for
Adaptive cruise control.
yeah, and all your smart tech that you get with this. And you do have your own little star button that you can choose for what it will do.
Yeah.
Now you have this really interesting AC unit here, which actually has some very cool, like really cool design vents with the little shaping here, as well as the auto buttons there. And then even the little AC control unit here, which is just so unique.
I don't think I've ever seen in any car
Never.
the control being a rotary.
Yes.
I've never seen that.
Nor have I seen that this can move like this as well. I mean, we went from a BMW X3 having a small piece of rubber this big to move the whole vent system to this big piece that's able to move like an aeroplane engine.
It's so cool.
And then you have really cool patterning that actually goes along like everywhere in the car that
Yes.
matches the exterior design patterning, for instance, on the front grille, which is really, really nice.
So overall, in here, 8 out of 10.
It's a wonderful interior. I mean, even the door handles are so cool and like how everything's designed. It's just so unique. It feels special because it's different.
It's exactly, that's the point.
That is exactly what it is.
Now, since this is a family SUV, we have to check out how practical it is. In here, you can fit about 2 suitcases. It has about this much luggage capacity, and with the rear seats down, it has about this much. Now, compared to something like a Sportage has about this much. Now, if I do lift the cover up, you do have a spare saver, spare wheels. So thank you, GAC, for that, because many manufacturers these days aren't really giving you anything spare in the back.
And starting us off with a bang, we are in the GAC EMKOO. And I have to start off, we are in sport mode.
Yeah.
This is a 1.5 turbo 4-cylinder, just as almost every Chinese car is. This one's a little bit different. It's got a tuned ratio of about 130 kilowatts and 270 newton meters of torque with a 7-speed DCT, which actually is one of the more engaging and quicker ones that we've experienced in a very long time in a Chinese product.
Yeah, compared to others.
Compared to others. Usually that is our first complaint, is that the gearbox is sometimes not as quick as what you'd expect the DCT to be, nor as reactive or predictable as this one can be.
Yeah.
And even so, this is a heavier, more luxury styled car, but taking it through the corners, you can feel it just manages its weight well, thanks to that really well calibrated suspension. But also, the gearbox, once again, is great. It feels really refined.
Yeah, I'm really surprised by how good it is, because a lot of the time when we drive these Chinese cars, that is our first complaint.
Yes, exactly that.
But this has really fixed all of our complaints that we've ever had about this.
Especially about the gearbox. And I know that the new hybrid tech in the other Chinese cars is a big plus because of the new gearbox fixes, with them being 3-speed hybridized style gearboxes. But this one, you barely even notice it. It feels really, really good to drive in. And just on top of that, I want to say that this isn't even a car
that you really want to drive too sporty.
No,
because it's just comfortable.
Because even in sport mode, it still feels like a comfortable, luxurious car.
To be honest, I feel like I just want to road trip this car.
Same.
Like
Same.
I could take this to Durban and be happy. It just feels to that level of quality and refinement.
Yes, because number one, these seats are spectacular.
They are really comfortable, and you even have center bolstering for the driver as well as the passenger, which really helps when you do want to have a little bit of fun with the car, because it can put its power down quite well and you've got a bit of a punch to it. And then it's just, yeah, the seats are just good.
I mean, over
Overall.
bumps, even over bumps, it still feels comfortable.
You almost forget that the bump's there.
Yeah.
And I know that's a big question with a lot of people, is how refined are these Chinese products? And I think we're getting to the point in South Africa now where we need to stop questioning the refinement and just start test driving them, start testing them out, start looking at them more and taking the Chinese more seriously. And I think GAC is making a big statement with a vehicle like this by making it or showing people how good quality a car like this can be for the amount of money you can get it at,
Well,
which is just silly.
well, I think we'll have to leave that for our conclusion.
So after this lovely day with the M2,
Another extravagant review done.
yes, another tracking review done. What do you think of it?
I honestly think it's a really great option, especially coming in at the price that it does, at that just over 500,000 Rand mark. It's really hard to beat. Now, it is in a tough market because all the Chinese are literally in that market, and so the options are plentiful.
Yes.
But like we've been saying for the entire video, this car just stands out, and that's the biggest play you can have in a market exactly like this.
You're going to be paying R500,000 for a Star Wars looking car.
For Star Wars, bro, you put some wings on this and fly it, you set.
You're the OG.
You're the OG.
You're the OG. Now, me personally, I also think it's good.
It's really good. It's
Because
quirky.
It's quirky because number one, you only get two trim levels, which is the Executive and the Executive Plus, and we've been driving the Executive Plus.
Because of the cool wheels and some of the extra features, like
Yeah.
heads-up display.
And for the money, I don't really know any other car that can give you this sense of occasion,
This panache.
this panache, this sense of occasion and panache. So yeah, overall, I think it's a good car.
It's a really good car.
So I'd just like to give a massive thank you again to GAC Centurion for giving us this lovely EMKOO. If you want to check out the information, click the description box down below. We hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. We hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.